Wagwan, welcome to the channel. I'm Levine and I'm a beginner gardener growing in Zone 9B, the suburbs of Houston, Texas. And today I'll be amending my soil, refreshing my soil for my containers because I purchased these tomato plants yesterday and I don't have any soil from the store. I refuse to buy any more soil from the store because I have pots from my last growing season. I have soil from then, so I'm gonna go ahead and refresh them. Pop these tomatoes in. That's pretty much what I'm doing today. So this is what I had my pepper plant in. These containers, my last growing season. So I need to plant these two. What are they again? Red snapper peppers. And the guy who I purchased it from says I can grow them in 5-gallon containers. So I'm going to use this container. I'm going to use this container and this container. I picked this up from a yard sale yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and use it. I'm going to put one tomato in here, one in here. So I'm going to go ahead and reuse this soil. I'll pour everything in here, all 3 containers of soil in here, amend it with some worm casting and all-purpose fertilizer. Plant these deep. I'm going to plant them deep so that it will have a good root system and figure out where I want to place it. I haven't decided. I might place them here. As I step out of my backyard, I'm thinking I'm going to put them right here where this plant is. It gets partial shade, afternoon shade. In the morning, it's pretty bright, but in the afternoon, it's a little shaded on this side of my yard. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and put them here. Um, if it doesn't work here, I'll put them next to my Easy Cube over there, where I have those 2 containers. Oh, I could have used those containers. 2 identical containers. I could have put my pepper plants, tomato plants in those. I have flowers in there right now. I don't know if they survived. Uh, could put them over there. I need to see if tomatoes need full sun all day. Let me let me figure that out. But for right now, we're gonna work on this pretty quick. Just dump it out, add my amendments, pot them, put it back in the pot, and plant. Excuse me. So it's not compacted soil. It's pretty loose. It's not too bad. It's got a few roots in here. I'm gonna take them out, sift it a little bit. Not really sift. I'm just gonna take up some of these roots with my hands and add my amendments. This had 1 pepper plant in it. All this soil. Pretty good. It's not compacted. It's a little windy at the moment, but I won't be working with any perlite today or vermiculite, so it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, that looks good. See, just a little bit of root. I'm just gonna use my hand and take up big chunks. Just these. Excuse me. here. That's about as much as I'm willing to do. So let me grab my amendments. So I'll be using this tomato. It says 356 natural organic feed-in for all vegetables. So this is the one I'll be using. I'm just going to pour a few of these in here. Then I'm going to use my worm casting. I keep it in here. This is the worm casting that I use for all my containers. This is the brand of worm casting I'll be using. And I'm going to be using 2 of these. I'm not going to put a lot. 2 of these of worm casting. So one, sprinkle it in there. See, 2 is more than enough. Yeah, I'm just going to put 2. That's pretty much it. Mix it around and we're done. Let me get my shovel. Why am I using this? I have no idea. Let me grab my shovel. Alrighty, much better. Let's pick it up, turn it over. Pick it up, turn it over. Now, while I'm doing this mixing, if it looks like I could use a little bit more fertilizer, I'll go ahead and sprinkle it at this point. I'm happy with it. This is it. Done. I need to get these in the soil. I need to get them in the soil. I don't want to leave them out too long. But they can wait until this afternoon, and I'll plant them this afternoon while I figure out if I want to put them over by my Easy Cube. I think I'll put them in those 2. I like when things match. When they match. So I have tomato cages, 2 tomato cages over there that I can use to hold the tomatoes up as they grow. So I'm thinking I'm going to use that container, which means more work for me because I'm going to have to empty those two containers. I have soil in there and see if those flowers have died. If they've died, okay, I'll just, discard. But if not, I liked them last year. I might like them this year, but I want tomatoes. So, and I want it to be pretty. It doesn't have to be pretty when you're growing food, but since I'm just getting ready for the spring garden and I have the matching containers, I would like to keep. So I have two tomatoes, two containers that's the same. I'm not trying, don't overthink it, just plant it, but get it in the get it in the soil. Get it in the soil. I'll let you know what I decide. If I want to leave them over there or move them here and put them in 5-gallon buckets. I don't, those are 5-gallon buckets, planters. So it wouldn't be much of a difference besides aesthetic. I'll let you know what I decide to do.